Hi, my name is Ian Moore and I work for IBM in the UK in Systems Group, specialising in software defined. For quite a while now I've had friends who work in app development and DevOps saying it takes forever to get hold of copy data just so they can do their job, i.e. they have the systems to do the work but no copy data to work on. The good news for them is IBM now have a solution, so I've asked a couple of subject matter experts to come in and explain how they can get self-service access to those copies in minutes as opposed to weeks. Let's go and see what they've got to say.
Hi, I'm Ian Hancock, a data architect with IBM Systems, and I'm joined today by Richard Wallace, who is responsible for Spectrum Copy Data Management. Today, we'd like to provide a brief overview of how Spectrum Copy Data Management can deliver both operational and cost benefits to customers in cloud and development and in particularly DevOps environments. So, Richard, tell me more about Spectrum Copy Data Management.
Sure, Ian. Spectrum CDM is a software-defined copy data management platform that orchestrates and automates the creation and use of copies of data and systems. We call it in-place copy data management because it utilizes all the copy facilities that already live within your IBM storage platforms, namely the flash copy snapshots and replication.
Okay, so we're seeing quite a big surge in growth of interest in copy data management, and right now, could you give us an idea of why that is?
Yes, as customers start to modernize their IT practices, there is increased demand for up-to-date copies of data for a number of use cases, such as software testing, development, or DevOps. The current status quo is that the creation of these copies is somewhat unstructured. The developer or user will ask for a copy. The process of getting that copy can at best take days and at worst take weeks. This results in two possibilities. Users have to work on stale copies of data that may take a lot of time to deliver, or they go and do their own thing, which results in shadow IT and creates a security problem. Neither of these scenarios are ideal for organizations looking to move towards a more DevOps type mentality. What these teams would really like is the ability to self-serve their own piece of the world, provide users with the ability to quickly spin up copies of data or even entire systems as and when required via a simple GUI or through code. Also, the infrastructure guys are happy because they're back in control of all copies in the environment via a single, simple process.
Okay, so Spectrum Copy Data Management is allowing users to self-serve their own copies of systems ready for immediate use, whilst still giving IT control.
Absolutely, Ian. And because the copies are taken from snapshots, they can be very up to date, which provides what I like to call fresh and fast data to the people who need it, when they need it. Even multi-terabyte copies can be brought online in only minutes.
So this would lend itself very well to environments with multiple databases and where customers are moving towards a DevOps mentality.
Yes, and this is where Spectrum CDM can add value to DevOps tools and hybrid cloud integration. IBM has development platforms such as Urban Code and Bluemix and cloud compute environments like SoftLayer. There's a very strong story for copy data management in these types of environments because it fills a major gap. That gap is that while it's easy to access the development and compute resources, it's a lot harder to deliver system of record data. So you end up having systems to do work, but no data to work on. Spectrum CDM gives you an easy and automated way to deliver the data to the systems. And as part of that, it can also bring the system online.
It sounds like this would save a lot of time and effort.
It really does. Basically, Spectrum CDM is taking numerous manual steps, which can also be very error-prone, and making them push-button easy. What used to take many hours to deploy now only takes a few minutes. And remember, this is a process that ideally needs to happen every day, but you can't do it every day when it takes half a day to get it done. Even better, because it can all happen through a few simple API calls, Spectrum CDM integrates right into your Bluemix or Urban Code development automation. As part of the process, you can bring copies of data online or bring up entire virtual environments with compute, networking, and storage, all set just the way you need them.
So does this mean that IT and development can stop being on opposing sides of the ball?
Good way to put that, Ian, and yes, that's exactly what it means.
Very good. Well, thanks, Richard. And we hope you look forward to finding out more information about Spectrum Copy Data Management, and you come and have a look at our website.
So there you have it, a push-button easy, self-service solution that provides copy data in minutes, not days. You'll find a link Ian mentioned below, so please go ahead and see what IBM Spectrum Copy Data Management can do for you and your DevOps teams.